Everybody, I'm Danny, and welcome to Nancy Drew number 29, The Silent Spy. So this is, like I said, number 29. I've been going backwards. You can see I've recorded Ghost of Thornton Hall, so we're actually going to skip over that, and we decide what our next game is going to be. But I've recorded number 1, and then all of the most recent ones up through number 28, and now I'm doing number 29. Had to go backwards due to technical difficulties, but I'm very, very excited to be playing The Silent Spy. Out of the new games, this is probably my favorite one of them. Or at least, I don't know. I basically just really love this game. It's one of my favorite in the whole series, actually. So I'm super excited to play this for you guys. But without further ado, let's get going. And as always, I'm going to do Master Sleuth because it can include a task list this time. So let's just jump right in. So this is from Cathedral. It's confidential. Security Service MI5 Cathedral. Nancy Drew, our agency has been monitoring your progress for some time now, and we are quite impressed with your accomplishments. I'll get to the point. Certain events have forced our organization to reopen a case that has gone unsolved for the last 8 years. Although impressive, your fieldwork experience is only part of the reason we're requesting your help. Simply put, Ms. Drew, we're asking for your help not because of what you can do, but because of who you are. 8 years ago, Kate Drew died in a single automobile crash in the outskirts of Glasgow. This official version of your mother's death is, as you may have suspected, not the entire story. Her death was not an accident. We have strong evidence that Kate was killed by the very group she was investigating. We need your help. We've included a plane ticket and have a room ready for you at Glaucus Lodge. You will be briefed upon arrival. There is no time to spare. The future of Glasgow may rest in your hands. Office of International Affairs, MI5. So, this is a personal case for Nancy because it's about the death of her mother. Which I'm always confused about how old she's supposed to be. I thought she was supposed to be like 16-ish, which I guess that timeline would fit if it was 8 years ago. You know, like she was 8, because I know it was when she was like a girl, a little girl, whatever. But I don't know. I always get the vibe that she's like in her 20s or at least early 20s or something, but who knows. So this is Kate Drew.
Mom?
Flashback time, I guess. Fire unicorn. We know this is her room from Alibi and Ashes. We got to see the house.
Drew residence, Kate speaking. You know this line isn't secure. Moira, stop. I'll call you.
Well, Nancy certainly sounds like her mother. In the beginning of the end for Kate Drew, I guess. This is our key to the lodge. Now we are magically in Scotland. Yay!
This is where Mom was in the picture. Okay, now what? Hey, my suitcase!
I'm on it. That guy's a thief! I really thought I was going to get that guy. Sorry.
Thanks for trying.
I'm Alec.
Nancy, that's a nice offer, but why would you want to do that? It doesn't look like you work here.
I'm in the business of finding people who don't want to be found.
Well, I won't turn down help. So you're a private eye?
I'm more of a skip tracer. When someone goes off the grid, I get a call and track them down. They skip, I trace.
I had some very important things that belonged to my mom in that suitcase. I really need them back.
Go check into your hotel, I will find your suitcase.
What a good guy. At least we still had our key.
Nancy, glad you made it. I'm your Cathedral contact, Ewan. There is a case file in your room. Read it, memorize it. That's your playbook. It'll keep you alive. I got a bit of housekeeping to do. Get settled. I'll call you when I'm ready.
Alright, short and sweet, I guess. Let's see. We have a plug over here. This is our safe. We'll be told by Ewan what the combination is some point soon, I believe. And our case file. Oh, first we got a phone charm. Got some money. 21. Alright, top secret. Cathedral. Eyes only. Copy 2 of 2. Page 1 of 2. Ms. Drew, I must welcome you to Scotland with very unfortunate news. You have been led here under false pretenses. You are not here as a guest of the cathedral. Okay, sometimes I forget. You were not asked here to investigate the death of your mother by MI5. You have been lied to. Kate Drew, your mother was a cathedral operative. 8 years ago, a small cell associated with a terrorist organization known as Revenant attempted to attack Glasgow. Kate was instrumental in stopping the attack, now known as the Colony Operation. We believe the organization your mother took offline has returned to full strength and is now planning to mount the attack once more. We believe you have been brought here by Revenant for reasons we do not yet fully understand. If this is too overwhelming, do not worry, we will give you access to the information as needed. We are in the process of briefing your contact on the situation. He will bring you in soon. Your first priority is to locate and make contact with a local reporter named Moira Chisholm. She was considered a person of interest in the first attempted attack on Scotland, but was never directly connected. She has since refused to cooperate with this organization. We will be keeping a close watch on you at all times, but this does not mean you will be protected. Please note the difference. Yikes. Move forward cautiously and trust no one. Anyone who approaches you should be considered a suspect. Attached, you will find a basic brief to get you somewhat caught up on what you will need to know. Brief. Cathedral, an organization dedicated to the safety of Glasgow and surrounding areas. This organization acts as an intelligence outpost and reports to MI5. It is equivalent to what would be a local branch of the FBI in the US. Colony Operation, the attempted non-lethal biological attack on Glasgow that was thwarted by cathedral operatives 8 years ago. The party responsible for the attack was never confirmed, though it was believed Revenant was involved. Current intelligence points to signs that the operation may be restarting. Colony Formula. The colony attack required a very specific and difficult to produce biological element. It is believed, but not verified, that Kate Drew found a way to destroy all records of the formula and place the individual responsible for creating it into hiding. And Revenant. Very little is known about this group. Revenant is believed to be behind a number of terrorist events around the globe over the course of the last few decades. Paradoxically, this same group has been linked to as many counter-terrorist activities during that same period. The aim of this organization is not yet known. Alright, so that's bizarre.
Still have to do that.
Find the case file.
That's done.
Nailed it. Nothing in our trash. Got some flowers. We're gonna need to use the water later. We have a nice view. Alright, so let's head out. Ah.
The American girl.
Do I know you?
You do now. I'm Bridget. I'll be outside. There's something very important I need to tell you.
Alright. We can't go that way. Ooh, but there's money. A single one. Awesome. No. In. Okay, no, guess not.
I guess I only have access to my floor and the main floor.
I want to go to the penthouse. Fine. Alright, let's talk to Bridget, I guess. Or first we're
It
gonna
might
look
be
at
good to
this.
read up on the attack.
In Colony Shadow, as July 14th nears, many pause to remember the attack that almost devastated Glasgow nearly a decade ago. The thwarted attack, nicknamed the Colony Operation by the intelligence community, was intended to destabilize the governmental power structure of the greater Glasgow region. The most unique feature of the attempted attack was the custom incubated virus, a formula built to sicken but not to kill. The nation's leading epidemiologists have yet to isolate what has been referred to as the final formula. Years later, more questions remain than answers. Authorities continue to investigate leads, hoping one day to answer the 3 most critical issues at stake. If a second attack is planned, when would it occur, and of course, why? And this is a personal account, I guess.
Oh, hello. You want to make some money? Then make some cookies. The cookie order shows up down there. Make it exactly as shown if you want to get paid. The more cookies you make, the wealthier you get.
What even was I saying? Oh, it was like a personal account of the almost attack. I think the cookie lady might be the same voice as Dagny and, is it Niobe? Yeah, Dagny and Niobe, but who knows? I know her interactive uses a lot of voices over again. My tips are tanking because I decided to chat instead, but so it's going to be that on the bottom, and then red sprinkles. Cover it, cut out the bear.
It's a masterpiece.
It is, but I got underpaid because I was chatting. Alright, so red, blue, and heart.
Got it.
I just kind of want to stack up a, oh shit. I hate this. Like, I think it's red with blue. And cover it. And purple, green. And then cut out the heart and add the red.
Done.
I just want to stack up like a nice bit of money before I venture out.
All right.
Circle. I like these easy ones.
Got it.
Can handle these. I can like layer wise like see what this kind of thing is, but with like how I end up clicking stuff, I feel like I can never get it done on time. And then star and blue sprinkles.
Done.
Yeah, like down to 8 on that one. Come on. I want to get like everything in the store in the little booth in the train station. I've never really been a
You know what? I
oh
can handle not being good at this.
well, fine. I've never really been one for like collect everything in the gift shop, but I absolutely love this little like mini game thing. So
Not quite right.
oh shit, it was supposed to be yellow and I did purple. My bad. This is a repeated one that we've already had. And cut it out.
All right.
But I love this mini game. It's probably like one of my favorite ways to make money in almost any of the games, I would say. So
Got it.
I have no problem sitting here and just like making bank. Is that a star or a circle? I think that's a circle. So we're gonna need red sprinkles. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know if because it's not visible, it's not gonna count.
All right.
Oh, not visible means it doesn't count. Cool. Alright, we need red jelly. Red sprinkles. Cover. Purple. Green. Cut it out. Sprinkles.
All right.
Alright, we have now finished 100. What even are these? 100 euros? Worth? Oh, I made some of those. Jammy sandwiches. Okay.
You had something important to tell me?
Just that I love Americans. Some people say you're ignorant, entitled slobs, but not me.
I don't know if that was important.
Of course it is. You've got the best cities, the best bands, Hollywood. Your star may be fading, but you're still the cool kids at the global lunch table. Teach me your ways.
I'm sorry, but I'm sort of in the middle of something pretty important. I'm a little overbooked.
You say that now, but I can tell we're going to be friends. Or enemies. Either way, get used to this face right here.
Alright. Yeah, how do you know I'm American?
How could you tell I'm an American?
I've got a sixth sense about these things. I saw a guy on the train. I just walked up to him and said, "You're from Belgium, aren't you?" He wasn't, but he should have been. He just had that look. Can I follow you around for a whole lot?
You seem really nice.
The nicest. Ask me, Gran.
But I can't really have anyone following me.
Please, don't take it personally.
No, I understand.
Who literally asks, can I follow you around?
Do you work or go to school or what do you do?
You think I'm from Glasgow?
Is that okay?
No! It's glorious. I'm actually from Wetton. It's always been a dream of mine to live in the city. And I'm sort of checking it out to see if it's for me.
Fair.
How long are you going to be in Glasgow?
Not long. You?
I have no idea.
I just said she was checking it out to see if living here was for her.
Can you tell me a little bit about Scotland?
Just a bit then. Well, it's old, it's cold, and I like it all the same. I got a book about it. I could get it for you. It's only up in my room.
Alright, so now she's, out of the way. So let's see. There's some trash bins. Okay, I thought that was like separate papers on the floor. We have, had we never loved so kindly, had we never loved so blindly, never met or never parted, had we never been broken-hearted. Robert Burns. Alright. This is what I'm talking about.
It's not working right now.
Boo! Alright, before I start buying this stuff, I'm going to get myself some tickets. I am going with the most round trip because if I've learned anything, it's that I tend to forget where stuff is and I take way more train rides than I need to. So I just go with be safe and get a whole bunch of them now. Okay, we can't actually read any of those. And these are just all the places that we could go. This is a little like trash compactor room. Some lockers, and now our friend Alec is here.
Why did you come alone? Don't you have family, friends? Surely you have a boyfriend.
I do.
Then why do you travel so lonely?
This isn't exactly a vacation.
These are very like one sentence answers and then they don't reply.
I need you to find someone for me.
I am to please.
A reporter named Moira Chisholm. Word is no one knows how to find her. That seems right in your wheelhouse.
If I knew what the wheelhouse is, I'd agree.
I think it's in a boat.
Well, that seems useless.
Or it's a baseball thing?
Double useless. But yes, I'm on it.
Alright, so apparently that ended our conversation. Occupied, alright. Good. Ooh. Eerie.
Nancy, you have attracted our attention. Consider this your first test. You will find an envelope in locker 49. Take it to the 10 Raven pub in Giffnet. If you do, you will be rewarded. Here's a hint.
Harrier checking in. Challenge code for agent CMYK0110. The colony operation has been terminated.
Wouldn't you like to know more?
Was that Mom?
Yeah, it was. So these are little like optional quest things. If you couldn't tell by the icon, that's supposed to be Revenant calling us. You can do them, you can not do them. Whatever you want to do. Save the date. July 14th. Formal invitation to follow. I've never gotten this before, but just because I actually like read the paper closely. July 14th was the date that was mentioned in the paper as the failed colony operations. So rough. Alright, before we find out where Moira is, let's go to Giffinuk. Woohoo. Get some shears.
I'm going to pretend this is for a wedding. What else could it be for?
Something crazy.
You've passed. You deserve praise and a reward. Listen.
I'm doing everything I can to stay under the radar. I'll call in when I can, but you won't be able to reach me. Revenant has pulled out, but remaining operatives are still following me. Pay attention to where I'm calling from. There's a pattern. Figure it out and find me. I've left a trail. Card is for Cathedral. The rest is for back home. Figure it out.
Why do they keep sending me these old recordings of Mom?
Interesting question. I'll take you. Tenraven. So this kind of describes what things are. We're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna be told like, oh, get tablet, and then we have to go to the little stand where we make cookies. And things are going to be labeled, so actually no, it's the other way around. She says like, oh, I need fudge, so we have to look and find tablet. Speaking of, let's talk to Alec.
I think I found your friend.
Great! Where?
Fair warning, she's a hitter. She hit me.
Did you provoke her?
Well, just a little. Why is she so important?
She wrote an article I thought was pretty interesting.
About hitting strangers, no doubt. She's out in Bearston. You can take the train out there.
Woohoo!
Have you heard of Revenant?
Like the fancy word for ghost, yeah.
Right.
No, it weren't a ghost, it was proper like he was kitted out in one of them tuxes and snacking on a canopy.
Excuse me?
Revenant is supposedly a terrorist group. You've never heard of them?
Nope, so hardly terrifying. They're more of an obscurist group.
Nothing. You've heard nothing about this group.
No, and neither have you.
Ooh, eerie.
Tell me something good.
Why are you still hanging out here?
I'm a big fan of announcements. And I gotta love a shrill beep now and again. Wait for it. Ah?
Who doesn't?
I need to kick off at a second sometimes, and I get sick of rushing over. Then, it grew on me. I like watching travelers, trying to imagine the worlds they carry with them in their heads, and I got a thing for the crumpets here. I think I could have been a great professor of psychology, but I never could sit in a chair, now could I?
Alright.
Have you been sending me messages?
No, and the way you say that makes me think these aren't your standard messages.
You could say that.
If anyone is threatening you, I need to know right now.
Why?
Because common courtesy.
I don't find that particularly reassuring since I'm not sure who is after me.
Right, I've been meaning to ask you about that.
Right now, you and I have about the same amount of information. And unless you actually know something...
Yeah?
Can you be any less helpful?
I need to know, are you really who you say you are?
Why?
That means no.
It does. But I'm a friend, and I did save your life back there. Doesn't that buy me a bit of goodwill?
Agreeing to find my suitcase was nice. I'd hardly call that saving my life.
I was perfectly happy in my routine. Taking jobs, making money, crumpets. Everything that could be good was good. Then I met you, went out of my way to keep you present tense, and yet the sass. You want to know about me? Tell me about you. Until you're ready to do that, leave me alone.
I'm not leaving until you tell me what's going on.
Great. I enjoy your company. Nothing until you tell me what's going on.
All right, I'll tell you about myself if I can get some answers in return.
Fair
Thank
enough.
you. Why are you here?
I want to learn more about my mother. All right, what do you really do for a living?
Exactly what I told you. What do you want to know about your mother?
She left home one day. I don't know why. My dad begged her not to go, and she didn't listen. She died here. I don't think it was an accident.
Why not?
No, my turn. Is someone paying you to keep an eye on me?
That's enough. That was fun.
So much fun.
Tell me something good.
Okay, we
Talk
can't
to you later.
Bye.
bitch him out for that, apparently. But on that note, I am actually going to call that an episode before we venture out to Bearsden. Because Moira is quite a character, so that's going to be something for another episode. But thank you so much for watching. First episode in this game series, so tune in next time if you want to keep watching The Silent Spy. If you like what you saw in this episode, though, please consider hitting like and subscribe. It helps me out a great deal. And again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.